All right, this is my first true winter in a couple years after being in Arkansas and Texas and wherever else the last couple years. And man, winter blues, seasonal depression, if you will, it's a real thing. So I'll just share what I've been doing to combat that. It's been pretty successful so far. Number one, uh, light therapy. So I got a little light therapy, um, like early rise alarm slash light therapy box. So what this does is simulates sunlight. So waking up to sunlight, it's pretty well known that getting sunlight in the morning, first thing in the morning for your eyes, super important for just setting your circadian rhythm, your cortisol levels. So what I have is this early rise alarm. I wake up at like 6:15 usually, so I have it set on a 30-minute timer. And what it does is starting at 5:45, it gradually gets gradually gets brighter. So starting at 5:45 and all the way to 6:15, gradually gets brighter. Like lightly wakes you up, um, and then after that, for the next like half hour, 20 minutes, it counts as a light therapy box. So mimicking that morning sunlight. Um, Not a one for one trade off, but using that for 20 to 30 minutes. Just a great way to help with those regulate cortisol levels and circadian rhythm. Um, Make sure it's like 10,000 lux at least is the recommendation. Uh, See if I can figure out how to link what I got. It's like a $60 alarm off Amazon. Number two, vitamin D. So sunlight allows you to get enough vitamin D in the day for most people, not everyone. Just like 10 minutes of sunlight, but up here in the north, the Midwest, basically from mid-October to mid-March, mid-April, um, the sun, even when it's out, it's not powerful enough to synthesize that vitamin D. Hard to get through the diet, and for most people, just taking a supplement is a great way to get enough. Some people like genetics just don't allow them to basically people that respond to vitamin D differently, whether that's sunlight or supplement. So if you really want to, you can get your DNA tested, blood tested if you want that locked in. But for most people, regular regular amount of vitamin D works. I mean, just use ChatGPT or something to see what a good amount is. So best animal sources: so fatty fish, fish liver oils, eggs, fortified foods like milk, liver. So light therapy, vitamin D, and then the last one is just exercise, stay moving. It's easier to move around when it's nice outside, go for walks or golf, play pickleball outdoors, or I mean, just hang out outside. But in the winter, it's kind of cooped up. So just finding a regular exercise routine that works for you. Um, yeah, strength training, some form of cardio, doesn't have to be crazy. Um, but also just moving throughout the day. It's not, I mean, sure, it's beneficial to exercise, but if you, like for me, for so long, I would exercise in the morning and then I'd move throughout the day, energy dip throughout the day, and just get sedentary. So finding ways to move throughout the day. So I have like a walking pad so I can walk indoors for, 10 minutes after meals. But sometimes you have to get creative if you're in an office or school. So basically just finding ways to elevate your heart rate without getting super sweaty. So uh, climbing stairs, doing some sort of ISO, like a split squat ISO or a plank or a push up ISO or just ripping out push ups. I mean, you get creative, just different ways to spike your heart rate a little bit without getting too crazy and just doing that throughout the day. So those 3 things, implement those. I think it'll go a long way with staying healthy, keeping the mind right for the winter. It's worked for me, but just gotta find things that work for you.